Why do people work? Well, money, duh. Why do they work where they do, doing what they do? There's a lot that goes into making a job rewarding, fun, fulfilling. So what's so cool about marketing? And specifically at our company, we'll discuss. But first, today's coffee break is brought to you by JargOff. Tired of not being able to carry on a conversation without spewing corporate jargon? Rid yourself of insider mumbo jumbo with JargOff, now in 3 refreshing flavors. Welcome to an almost productive coffee break, the same bold flavor of our original podcast brew in a single shot. Perfect for those times when you need a quick marketing pick-me-up.
I'm Sean.
I'm Julie.
I'm Addie.
And I'm Ben.
And we are all marketing professionals at New Boston Creative Group in Manhattan, Kansas. We did a podcast episode, our first, on marketing careers. So if you're intrigued by the topic, definitely give that a listen. But today, we're going to share a few things we like about the work we do. So gang, what are some of your favorite aspects of your job and why?
We should include just a long just silence right here.
Silent. Crickets. Insert a cricket noise.
And then I just like pop in like, guys, come on.
Come on.
I love my boss, Sean. He's so...
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, guys, say all the things that I wrote down for you. Start there.
Sean is the best boss ever.
Sean is the cool
Was that
uncle
natural?
of
Did
the
that sound good?
office.
Great. It's all going perfectly.
Yeah, I'll get the cheesy part out of the way and then dive into more technical things. But truly, the people that we work with are just so much fun. This is the best team. It's easy coming to work every day. I never dread meeting or talking to anybody. So it's really nice to work with a team of such enthusiastic, intelligent, really witty professionals. So that's probably top of the list for me.
I just wanted you to keep listing nice adjectives. I was like, attractive, dynamic.
Attractive. Yeah. Just insert all of the positive things that you want, and that's just assume that I'm thinking that.
I heard it.
Good.
Yeah, I like the relaxed atmosphere we've sort of cultivated. A lot of, I think, agencies and marketing places can feel more high stakes, and there's more pressure, and you feel this need to do things quickly and to please clients all the time. And I like that we've set proper boundaries on things like that, to do things in, we're not slow, but like in appropriate time scales, and not to make people work late and on weekends when they don't need to. And if a client is being difficult, to, work around that in the best way possible and not always put the pressure on us to do those things.
I'm going to read a disclaimer. Our clients are never difficult to deal with.
Thank you, Julie.
Never. One of the parts that I like the most about working at New Boston is the fact that we get to do so much overlap with the other departments, like the other teams, and we get to learn more about what they're doing and feel like involved in those decisions. I like learning more about like video editing from Nick, or like learning about like, I got to do a outline for a website for the first time, like shortly after I joined the company, and got to learn through that process with Sean and team. And so that was really fun too. And the graphic designers we're working with pretty much constantly when we're making digital content, especially social media and stuff. So it's cool getting to learn from experienced people who know what they're doing, and kind of talk through from our perspective, but also hear from their perspective on how to make the thing the best it can possibly be. Well, that's all the things. This has been a great...
That was a good... Right. That's all we needed.
Well, there you go.
Short. Okay, perfect.
I think functionally, so you all have talked a lot about culture at our particular firm. I think I like the variety of work that we do. And Ben's touched on this a little bit, but as part of the digital team, we do a lot of writing, we do a lot of analytics, we do a lot of looking at different digital platforms. There's research, there's helping with website navigation and messaging. So there are like a lot of different things that we do. And, some professions people say, what's a typical day like? And, oh, there's no such thing. And there really isn't. And I like that.
I'll piggyback off of that just to add, I like using the left and right hand side of our brains every day. To your point, Julie, we do like more data-driven analytics kind of tasks. And then there's also the content writing and creation. So that's a little more, creative. So it's nice to kind of meld those together into one position every day. One of my other favorite things about the job is interacting with all of the different clients. At New Boston, since we are an agency and we're not working in-house for a firm, we get exposure to a variety of different businesses. So whether that's a big ag distribution company or it's a community college, we kind of run the gamut of clients, and that keeps things interesting. And I'm a people person. I know that shocks everyone listening. So it's fun to kind of have the not face-to-face, but Zoom-to-Zoom interaction with a bunch of different personalities, and that keeps things interesting and fun.
One thing that is nice about working in marketing is getting to help other people tell like their stories. Like it's fun because you kind of know you once you've developed your own sense of self and all that stuff and studied like writing or like graphic design. You know how to represent yourself, but then giving those tools to other people as well and talking through and getting to know people. I think Addie said something similar. It's the person side of it, getting to know these new people, especially people who think kind of different than you, but helping them best represent themselves, I think is a fun and interesting challenge.
Definitely. Broadening your knowledge base, your thoughts on different aspects, because these clients are going to come in with a wide range of businesses and having to learn about each one and learn about them as people and helping them, I think is just a good thing to do overall. And so, yeah, I agree. It's a nice exercise in putting yourself in someone else's shoes and thinking about it from their perspective and helping them as a business. Yeah, it always feels really good to know like, oh, you did a good job that helped them and their business.
Yeah, because they can have really specialized knowledge. Like, this is my industry. I know that, but I don't necessarily know about user experience online, or I don't know the subtleties of saying what I want to say in this way or this way. And we have that knowledge that we can then bring to make them shine.
Yeah. The collaborative aspect is really, really nice.
Though I'd prefer if they would just let me do whatever I think is right, to be honest with you. Like, I understand that, like,
sometimes.
Yeah, that you know how to be a dentist, but like, I got it. I'll figure, let me just do this ad in this website for you. And
you go be a dentist.
Right.
I'll go be a marketer.
And at the end, you say thank you, and I say you're welcome, and we high five and we go about our day.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Almost Productive. Before we go, we'd like to give a shout out to our producers Nick and Molly, who work behind the scenes to make this podcast possible. If you'd like to learn more about what we do at New Boston Creative Group, you can reach out to us at newbostoncreative.com. You can also follow us on social media at New Boston Creative on Instagram and New Boston Creative Group on Facebook and LinkedIn. If you liked this episode, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with your friends. And if you didn't like the show, feel free to recommend us to your enemies. Tune in next time for some more office shenanigans, thoughts on trending topics, and marketing-adjacent insights. Until next time, we hope you have a productive day.